Hey guys, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. So since the latest server update, I have been slowly working on my own yardage chart. So I'm eventually going to put it to the test here and hopefully it's going to be in strong wind conditions. If I do feel it is a success, I will release it to you, my subscribers, and hopefully it can help you guys out. But at the moment, I am really struggling with inconsistencies with my swing and to the game. There is a lot of inconsistencies in the game just now. So, let's get to the gameplay, guys. We're teeing off for a driver. That was a horrendous swing line. With this wind behind us, we should be way past 300 yards. Now, the greens are normal. I made sure I picked a course that had normal greens, moderate greens. This is just a random 9-hole course that I've not played before, but I have heard it's a nice course. So we do have 128 yards to the pin. So just show you there, greens are normal, fairways are firm. It is a par 39, it is a 9-hole course. So I have done these calculations with wind because I think it's pointless doing it without wind because the wind in this game really amplifies certain shots. So we've got 128 yards. I'm using a gap wedge and I'm just lofting it up to what I feel should be close to this pin. Taking the run out with the green as well. And hopefully we put it to within a few feet. There we go. That is a fantastic shot there. And we must remember that was with a 13 mph headwind. I'm not saying that my yardage calculations are going to be bang on every time because like I said, there is inconsistencies in this game with certain shots and winds. But this is really the first time I've put the complete thing to the test. So hole 2 is a par 5 playing 593 yards, but it's a good start. This time we do have a 12 mph wind, so just going to de-loft this to try and keep it below the wind, and we should be looking to drive this with my gauge with the firm fairways about 275 yards. Hopefully it should carry about that. Close, 272 yards. Just going to be laying this one up with the 2-wood. Once again, we will keep it slightly below the wind. And hopefully it's going to be a pitch shot. But as you can see, my swing line is all over the shop. I'm very, very rarely now hitting the ball spacebar straight. I'm probably getting that shot now about 1 in 8. It used to be 1 in 4, I would say. So, 12 mph wind, 86 yards up 2 feet. Shot that really still confuses me at times is a pitch shot, but we are just lofting this up and taking the wind into consideration. The ball's going to go hard, basically hard left here with that slope. So we've counteracted for that. Oh wow, the ball's going really right, but this should check up for me at about the 84 yard mark. 83, so if that was bang on line with the pin there, we would have had a simple tap-in. You were probably looking about a 4-foot tap-in for birdie. Due to that, the weights went right, which I can't figure out. Must have been my swing line. We've now got a 12-foot putt for the birdie. This one's going to turn to the left. Not allowed enough for the break. And we're just going to miss that on the left edge. But so far, pretty impressed. Like I say, it's not going to be deadly accurate, but it's going to hopefully be within 1-2 yards, 3 yards every shot when I do finalise it. Hole 3 is a par 4, playing 423 yards. That's a really nice course actually. Nice 9-holer. This would be a really good practice course. Wow. Once again, I'm going to rely on the wind to really take me round here. But as you are seeing, my swing line is just so inconsistent now. Just since the server side update, I'm using the same controller. I just can't put my finger on the issue. But we do have 144 yards with that wind and uphill. Let's say it's playing 149 with the wind, so I'm going to have to. It is going to be the 8-iron. But just de-lofting this, and I'm taking this yardage chart with the wind into consideration here. And hopefully I can put this within 6-7 feet. It's another horrible swing.
Ooh, looks like you're going to be putting.
But we should be on target. This should sit down fairly quickly for me. And there we go. With everything we had to take into consideration there, with the wind really being in between clubs, to leave 5 foot, I think that is a success. And we do pick up another birdie. So like I say, I have got this nearly complete. I'm 90% happy with it. The pleasing thing for me is I don't really need to look at my chart now. I'm doing everything by kind of feel. But if it is a success and I am happy with it, and you guys would like to have my yardage chart, please get in touch with me. And I will gladly share it with you. So once again, this is going to be playing 163 yards with a wind. I'm just looking for this 8 iron. And we have once again adjusted it. The wind keeps changing. I have adjusted that. There we go. First laser shot. Straight shot of the round. It was fairly good. I think that got a more an aggressive bounce than I expected it to. I expected that to go 174 on my calculations, which would have left us a 12-foot putt instead of 15. But like I say, the wind is really inconsistent in this game, especially when you start lofting clubs up. Hopefully it's something that's going to be resolved sooner rather than later. For me, the game is still not a complete experience. No, that's just going to turn more than we allowed for it once again. So we are just going to be picking up a par. We will remain 2 under through 4 holes.
Almost had a birdie there. Just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Okay, so that's going to keep you at...
But fairly confident that my yardage chart will help everyone. I mean, I did devise one in the golf club too, and it was fantastic for me. But I do feel that that game was more consistent than this one. So looking to find the left-hand side of the fairway here, the left part of the fairway.
Look at this. We've got all of that one. I'm sure of it.
That wind there, once again, we should be way past 300 yards. It's probably going to be a gap wedge or a sand wedge into this green with the wind.
I'd say it's about 120 yards.
Gap wedge, so 119 yards. It is playing 122 yards uphill. So with this wind, now this is the wind that it throws you a lot of the time. But once again, I'm just doing my own personal calculations here, taking the wind into consideration, and see if we can get this one close also. The greens are moderate, remember. It's a better strike.
This is looking good.
And this should be fairly good. It should sit down fairly quick. It's decent. Probably within about 11 feet.
All right, this putt for the birdie.
10 feet. I think the yardage was pretty damn good there. I just didn't calculate the wind moving to the right as good as I could have. But we do pick up the birdie there with a really good putt. And we do move to 3 under par. This is just a 9-holer, so this will be a brief video. But it's just to keep you guys updated. Like I say, I'm always trying to improve my game, and with the tours now, wasn't really happy with how my game was in the first few rounds. So, oh wow, I've really pushed that right. I think the wind's going to help us out here. I don't even think I could recreate that swing. I just feel like I do get really inconsistencies too often with my swing and the wind. If you guys are experiencing the same thing, please let me know in the comment section. There we go. That's a far better swing. Once again, it's just a layup shot on this par 5. I think this might be another pitch shot here, but with that wind, I'm actually going to try my thumb rule here for the lob wedge with this wind. So that's a really strong wind against me here. So we're actually now trying the de-lofting side of my yardage chart. I think this is the hardest one and the one that's most inconsistent. But I reckon this should be within 2 feet, hopefully, of the pin. It's all over it. It's all over it. Look at that there, guys. Fantastic shot. So I am starting to gain confidence with my own yardage chart. I think it's working fairly well. This is the first time that I've showcased it, the first time I've really put it to the test. It has taken many hours since the server-side update, and it's basically just been through feel. But you really need to do it with the wind. I don't see the point in doing it with a 0 wind. That's just going to give you a foundation. But once again, we're going to have a... So this is playing 191 yards with my calculations. Now this is the ones that's inconsistent because the wind might carry this way over the green, or it's going to do sometimes what I'm hopefully it's going to do. No, the wind's just carried that. The wind has just carried that. There we go. Wow. That has went 210 yards. It carried 208. So there's what I do feel the inconsistencies with the game are compared to previous golf club games. But let's see if we can get this chip shot close. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, we just missed that one. And hopefully we can convert this 4-foot putt for the par, 3-foot putt. I didn't know how this was going to go. It might have been a complete disaster. I would have still put this video out there if it was a disaster. But I do feel that I'm 90% happy, 90% confident that this my yardage thumb rule will not only improve my game but also help you guys. Just try to thread the eye of the needle here.
Nice looking shot.
This should kick left on the fairway by the looks of things. There we go. It's a really good tee shot.
Okay, this one's looking to be around 240
right.
yards out.
Let's see if we can get a bit of consistency then, because according to that wind in the last shot I played, if we do recall, I'm going to come down to my 5 hybrid. This should carry, if I strike it well, 230 yards. Because my 5 iron done the same thing, and that's a lesser club, but I've put a fast on that. Horrible swing again. But that never carried anywhere near what the 5 iron did. So you are seeing the inconsistencies there. I'm glad it's actually happened. I do know I put a fast on that. Just looking for this flop shot to run out a bit down the slope. And hopefully we can pick up birdie here again. But you guys must see the difference in my swing as well since the server side update. It's nowhere near as clean. It's nowhere near as accurate as it was. So something certainly happened. I yet can't put my finger on it. But the game feels totally foreign. I remember the update that went out briefly for about an hour, 2 hours. That worked flawless for me. This one is really different. So final hole of Finnegan's Trail GC. And we do have the wind in our face this time. That's a far better swing. To me, I'm not swinging any different to get that outcome than what I am to get the zigzag lines that I'm getting, but clearly I'm doing something wrong.
Okay, looking at, I'd say
So 180 yards left, up 3 feet. Let's say it's playing 181 on moderate greens. This is a tough flag to get to. So once again, we're going to be looking at the D-loft inside. I just want to run this on from the fringe. I'm looking to run this on from the fringe. It's going to be a tough pin to get close to. But if my yardage is correct, it's a better strike. This should bounce on the fringe and then on the green. It's going to be close. Oh, look at this for a shot. If this sits down, this could be absolute fantastic. That is a really, really good shot. And if you've not already hit the like button, guys, please hit the like button for that shot alone. Hopefully we can convert this 7-foot putt to finish with a 6 under through 9 holes in windy conditions. I think anyone would take that. But I am just delighted that my yardage chart seems to be fairly accurate in wind conditions. Little 7-footer. It does turn and we do drop the birdie. So, there we go. That is my quick video. I'm just letting you guys know that I am devising a yardage chart. I think from what I've showcased there that we are onto something. So stay tuned for that. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace out. Love you all. Bye.